We are recording. My name's Trent, and I'm starting to get hammered. And
I'm Carter, and I'm on the road to inebriation.
Great, we're both here. I'm drinking. Oh God, boy, do I hate to admit this. A strawberry tequila buzzball because, well, I like things that taste good. I don't like drinking dirt.
Why do you hate to admit that?
What?
Why do you hate to admit that? It tastes delicious.
It does taste delicious, but it's just not. You don't go to a man drink. Yeah, you don't go to a bar as a man. You're like, yeah, can I have a strawberry margarita?
I do. I ask for a frozen margarita because those bitches be delicious.
Well, yeah, but then the Chad frat boys walk in and they're like, ugh, he's not drinking actual dirt. What a pussy.
I tell them to go fuck themselves.
Wow.
I don't care if they are Chads. My name's not Chad, and that's okay.
Mate, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? You know what a Chad looks like?
I know what Chad looks like.
You ain't gonna last long, man.
No, I'm not. Chads look really good.
They do look really good.
They're buff.
Well, no, I'm not saying you're fat. I'm saying you're not built like a Chad, you know?
No, I'm not. I worked out for a little bit. No,
You did.
I just realized I didn't like it.
And I have worked out and ate right on and off for the past 10 years, and, well, I am the way I am. Sue me.
It's fine.
We're both here.
Yes.
Well, this is Dad's After Dark, where we talk about stuff.
You want to talk about?
Yeah, whatever we want to talk about. And, you know, we're just here. We're just having a good time.
Yes.
Kids are in bed. Please, I hope they stay in bed. My God.
I should say that this is our first podcast.
Yeah, this is our first podcast.
Woo-hoo.
Dad's After Dark, acronym DAD, also spells out dad for those of you who are illiterate. Oh, my. Wow. Already getting spicy.
It's an incredibly small fraction of our audience.
Very much so. Hey, wait a minute. They call me stupid.
No, Billy Bob, I think you're a pretty cool guy.
Billy Bob. I live
Hey,
deep down in the Florida swamp.
no, I'm talking about Billy Bob Thornton. He was great in Bad Santa 1 and 2.
Yeah, he was, actually. He was pretty good. Is he still alive? I don't actually know.
He's very much alive, and he's vegan as well.
He's vegan?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
He's the guy you would least expect be a vegan.
Absolutely.
Just look at him.
I mean, he drank and smoked like a chimney and a fish in both of those movies. Why would he be vegan?
I know, right? It's weird.
He's the Santa that I want, though. You know, if I'm going to have any Santa, I want him coming down my chimney with, like, a handle of whiskey in his hand and, like, half-pissed pants, you know?
Oh, I actually walk in the living room to see what he's doing. Raven, come on.
Yeah. Well,
You fucking with me?
That's right. Everyone go back to bed. Let Santa do his thing. He's working, sweetie. Go back to bed.
He's a little Lansing.
He's a little... This is like his,
He's only-
billionth house tonight?
He's only halfway through his shift.
He only works one shift a year. Granted,
I
it's
know.
like 24 hours, but
It's the biggest shift ever, mate.
it's the biggest shift ever. It really is. Speaking of Santa, I mean, Christmas is coming up or Xmas, or
For all the people that celebrate that, yes.
Mhm.
Me
Yeah.
included.
Happy Mass. Whatever you want. I don't know. We're just here. We're enjoying life. We decorated our house today. We're brothers, by the way.
We are.
We are indeed brothers, and I have a wife, and this is, and we also have. We're not in like a big like relationship here. Carter has a girlfriend.
Indeed.
I have a wife, and we each have one child.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
How the,
No guns are being pointed to our heads right now.
it's crazy the circumstances we find ourselves in.
Oh, absolutely.
Never would have imagined.
Oh, I wouldn't have either. Absolutely not. Life is a crazy roller coaster for sure. Yeah, I mean, honestly. So, yeah, I mean, we still got our drinks here. I'm about halfway through my bitch drink. Like a quarter.
Quarter, you barely drank that bitch thing.
Well, I did not fill it up to the brim, so I've had like 3 sips.
You know, like a double bitch then. You don't even drink it.
What do you want me to do? Down it? Like,
Yeah.
God, fine. Whether we can really get into this podcast episode then. Hey, I'm starting to all have to suffer through this. I'm not hammered yet. I'm sorry.
We're getting there. And this will be far more enjoyable for everyone once we are.
Everyone involved, except for the wives and the girlfriend.
I think so.
I'm not sure what'll happen there.
Well, we'll see.
We will see for sure.
Everything will be fine.
Anyway, we like video games. We like technology, anything technology, video games, technology, AI. I mean, all that crap. It's not crap. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
But I mean,
I know what you're saying.
we all know. I
A
mean,
general term for things.
the general term for things, yeah, crap. I mean, it's just, I mean, AI, piss, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Oh
That's what I
boy.
say when I'm in a job interview. Yeah, I just love all the crap and shit that you companies file. It's just great.
Really, everything that. It's like you walk into an interview. One of the technical questions is, like, so what do you know about us? Well, I know you make shit and stuff, and I tend to buy that shit and stuff. A lot of people do. A lot of people like your shit and stuff, and I want to be a part of making that shit and stuff.
Welcome aboard.
There we go. It should be that simple. It really should
We
be,
appreciate that shit.
but it's not. They want professionalism and licenses and experience. Ugh.
Yeah, they want you to sound like a put-together individual.
Yeah, what is that about? We're not put together individuals. We're just, golly, we're making it day by day, man. Every day is a new adventure.
I want to be more like Julian in Trailer Park Boys. I want to walk into a job interview with a drink in my hand.
Yes.
Just
Absolutely.
sit down and, look them straight in the eyes and say, feel like the fact I'm holding a rum and coke right now, you're going to have to deal with it. Because I'm going to continue drinking it. It's going to make it all so much easier for me. And it's going to be easier for you to deal with me when I'm like this. Okay?
Indeed it is. However, that only works for certain professions, I believe.
Like, what kind of profession do you really think they would work with?
I don't know, stocking a liquor store maybe? You have experience in this.
I do. I worked at the liquor store for about a year.
Yeah. And sounded like from what I remember you telling me, it was the worst year of your life.
Mm.
Your boss was horrible.
I had a terrible boss, yeah. She was bossy.
Wow, can you believe it? Your boss was bossy.
She sat atop her ivory tower with a little office in the back of the store. You had to walk up a flight of steps to get to. Walk in there. That's where they keep all the drinks that are supposedly rare and hard to find. They stocked them back there to create a false scarcity so people would think that it was hard to get, and so they pay more for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I knew the ins and outs of that place, okay? But
wow. Sounds rough for alcoholics.
yeah, there was some alcoholics there.
Oh, I believe it.
Lots. There's a woman that she came in a lot. I don't remember her name, but the rumor is that her name is Vicky.
Okay.
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
She refused to show her ID. This was before that was, I guess, okay.
It's never been okay.
No, I know.
What are you talking? Continue. We'll come back to
I
that.
think her name was Vicky. She would come in about every morning. She'd buy 5 double shots of Jack Daniels.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Then she'd come back a few hours later and buy 5 double shots of Jack Daniels. Then sometimes she'd come in a third time. She'd seem a little more disheveled, or when she got in her car, we kind of watched her drive, and she seemed a little less careful each time she came in and drove away. And then, all of a sudden, one day, she just didn't come in anymore.
Oh, no.
Don't know if she found a place cheaper, if she keeled over from the acute alcohol poison.
Acute alcohol poisoning. I love it, Carter. What else do you have to say? I think we have a term for that. That is liver cirrhosis.
It could have been. She looked really yellow.
She did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And also red and blotchy. Like a combination of the two.
Wow. That sounds like acute pancreatitis and like liver failure all in the same time.
There's probably some
all at the same time. Yeah, there's a lot going on. She's probably keeled over from the drink.
Well, maybe she tanked her liver to make up for like the fact that other parts of her body weren't working so good.
Well, she just decided to go out on her own terms and just drink until it stopped. Everything just stopped.
Yeah.
Wow. That's deep.
Yeah, I don't know. She drove a nice car. It was a Lincoln, I think.
Really? A Lincoln? Yeah.
It's nice.
No tape on the windows or...
No, I think she had a husband who was fairly well off.
Oh.
And she was kind of just like a stay-at-home wife who didn't do much. And she drank.
Drink a lot.
She kind of spiraled a little. I'm attributing a lot of things to a woman I know nothing about. All of this is rumor and hearsay based on my coworkers and myself, so please, do not judge this woman.
If you're out there, Vicky, we hope you found help.
And if you're not, well, see ya.
That's what we call in healthcare a celestial discharge.
Celestial discharge? Oh, God.
Yep.
Celestial discharge.
That's it.
That's funny.
It is, isn't it? I like it.
What else do you know about discharge?
Well, what kind of discharge are we talking about right now?
Oh.
Any kind of discharge.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of different kinds of discharge. You opened up a real nasty can of worms, my friend.
Uh-huh. I think I know the other kinds of discharge. Maybe we should talk about something else.
Probably. Let's do that.
Yeah. That's
we were talking about different kinds of carpet earlier, and I said
We were.
Sherpa, and apparently Sherpa is not a type of carpet.
It's not. It's a fucker that gets you up the mountain.
Yes,
And it's a
or
comfortable material for a jacket.
yeah, okay, that's fine. But I was thinking of shag. I'm sorry,
Shag.
I was thinking of shag. We just like to have fun. We talk about lots of just absolutely random, stupid things. And we like to come up with ridiculous names. I mean, I thought about introducing myself as Reba McIntyre, and my friend over here was Johnny Hardwood. Is that what it was?
Johnny Hardwood was my cousin. I'm Casey Linoleum.
Oh, you're Casey Linoleum. He's on the flooring products.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
sorry.
a flooring company.
A fake flooring company. Speaking of fake companies, oh boy, we have created a couple of them. Oh, maybe we'll save that one for later.
Yeah, those are juicy.
Those aren't juicy, my friend.
Oh,
One of them is literally juicy.
we don't want to milk those yet.
Oh, I love you, my friend.
Oh, that's...
I sound really good. Like I think I'm just like good, man.
You sound really...
Yeah.
I sound really good. When I'm talking into this microphone, I sound like a professional. Even if the words coming out of my mouth are completely ridiculous.
Well, I may say some ridiculous things, but I sound good while doing them. You know, that's what I'm saying. And in other words,
That's how some people got where they are. They say dumb shit. But
we
they
can cut that out.
Sound good while they're doing it. I like the burp.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
I'm drinking some of this now. I mean, it's not really hit me yet,
that's
but I
fine.
mean, yeah, I've been drinking. Well, it was filled up to about 3/4 of the whole glass, so I'm probably drinking about 1/4. Well, we'll call the glass was in. We'll say it was in thirds. So I've drinking 1/3 so far. There's
Looks about half full to me.
you know, well, I mean the glass is half full, but that's only measured to. Well, how do you measure it? That's the thing. Like, you don't fill the glass literally to the top unless you're like an absolute heathen or something.
Oh no, but I'm
You
measuring.
lapping the drink out of the glass like a dog.
I'm measuring the glass as a whole. I'm measuring from the very top where the liquid could sit. The maximum amount of liquid glass.
Yes, but I do not fill. No one fills it up to the max unless they're just not paying attention.
No, you didn't. But what are you doing if you fill up the cup 80% of the way? Do you just chop off the top 20% of the glass?
No, I'm not. I filled up the glass 80% of the way, but I have 100% of the liquid. Now, you know, it makes sense to me. Does it not make sense to you?
No.
Oh, God. Oh, how are we ever going to rectify this? You guys even out there? Like, are you listening? Like,
No
what's
one's
going on?
listening.
No one's listening.
That's fine.
Just know that I'm drinking, and my glass is 50% full, according to Carter.
Yeah, I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
Glass half full, and
Your glass 80% full, but technically...
Listen, I poured 100% of the liquid into 80% of the capacity of the glass. Okay, that sounds ridiculous to me now.
That would mean that the receptacle the liquid was coming out of is now empty because you've exhausted its potential liquid supply, but you haven't.
Well, see, the reservoir that held the liquid will get empty at some point, but
At
it's
some
not
point,
there
but
yet.
it's not yet. You haven't emptied 100% of the liquid.
I have
You've
no.
emptied maybe 10, 15% of the liquid into 80% of the cup.
God,
Okay.
you just facts and logic with you. And like,
pesky facts.
and what's with imperial measurements anyway? Why can't we just be like, oh, the glass is like filled with 650 milliliters of fluid?
I hate it.
That would be stupid, actually.
Yeah.
How much soda would you like in your cup? I guess, like, what sizes do you have? I mean, I know there's, like, usually, like, 20, 24, 28 ounces. Oh, yeah, we go by mLs. Excuse me? That's probably the sound I would make.
I can't measure in mLs.
I can't either. I don't even know what that would equate to.
I don't know. I think
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea.
nothing might. No, I would prefer they just tell me the ounceage. I'm an American. Therefore, if I go somewhere else, I expect them to accommodate me.
And, you know, maybe that's too hard as well. Maybe that's why restaurants just went with small, medium, large, and in America, extra large, double XL, and triple XL, and oh my God.
Don't forget about supersize.
I think, oh my God, transcends supersize, don't you think?
Supersize is like...
It is iconic. That is a trademark wholeheartedly registered by McDonald's. I don't own that. I'm just saying it out of my free will because it's words that I can say.
They got rid of it.
I know they did, probably because of that documentary, like...
Supersize Me?
Yeah, a long time ago. Supersize Me, yeah.
I don't remember the name of the guy that did it.
I do not either, and I don't remember what happened to him.
Hold on.
All right, he's going to look, and I'm just going to keep talking about random BS.
Supersize Me.
My drink is, I mean, kind of pinkish, like a strawberry, like it should be for a strawberry margarita. I'd be very concerned if it was black and it was like, you know, it was like strawberry margarita.
It was black. I'd also be concerned.
I would
Morgan
be too.
Spurlock.
Excuse me?
It was Morgan Spurlock.
Morgan's, oh, that was his name?
Morgan Spurlock.
What's he doing now? Is he still alive?
He is dead.
He keeled over? Was it from the McDonald's?
No, I think it was from the alcoholism.
What?
He was an alcoholic.
Oh my God, he just traded one addiction for another.
Well, yeah, that was a big topic of controversy about the documentary in the later years about how he came to the results that he came to.
Uh-huh.
And the doctor said that if he kept doing the diet, he would die. It wasn't because he was doing the diet. It was because he had liver poisoning from the amount of alcohol he drank. So what they were really talking about is the fact that he had to stop drinking. But he didn't.
He didn't.
So
He just ate McDonald's and got fatter to cope with the alcoholism.
You know what we'll do? We'll drink in his honor.
We will drink in his honor to alcoholism. Actually, that might be in poor taste. Oh, God. I'm not alcoholic, I promise.
We'll cut that out.
We can edit that out in post.
But we won't, will we? No.
I don't know.
No.
Not sure, mate.
I have no idea.
Boy, that was a bloody horrendous thing to say.
Shit. Oh, that was good.
That was good. I don't know. We got other things to talk about, probably. Maybe we can come up with a bunch of stuff. Well, that's basically what we do. We just spitball at each other, and then things get out of hand.
Earlier, we mentioned the fact that we did like video games, and
We do like video games.
the emerging world of artificial intelligence.
The emerging world of art. Why am I repeating the things that you say as if I'm saying it more importantly than you?
Well, because that kind of gives it like a sense of grandeur.
Yeah, it gives it a sense of grandeur.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it really does.
I agree.
100%. I'm still doing it.
Still do it.
Well,
It's even better.
how about we start with this? How about we do this, actually? What's your favorite video game series, Carter?
Well, The Elder Scrolls.
Oh, that's a good one. Why?
Well, because, I don't know, it's just, when I first started playing it, I started with Skyrim. I went in backwards order. I played Skyrim first, and then I played Oblivion, and then Morrowind.
Uh-huh.
It was unlike any other game I had ever played,
Right.
because it offered a lot of things to do. You can go anywhere, it doesn't tell you how to do it, it doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do. It's just kind of lets you free.
Yeah.
It gives you a general idea of the things you can do, but it doesn't tell you when or where or how.
Yeah. It points you in a direction, but the journey of how you get there is yours.
Yeah, that's what makes it so big.
I like that.
Indeed.
And a lot of games kind of miss that point, you know?
I know.
They want these big open worlds, but mean, at the end of the day, they're empty and there's nothing to do. There really is only one singular objective. They give you, like, way too big of an area to do it and nothing to do inside of it.
Like Assassin's Creed. A lot of the new ones.
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
Yeah.
And,
I never really played a whole lot of the Assassin's Creed. I played the original because a friend kept bringing it over to my house, and I asked him if I could borrow it, and he said no. So I never got to finish it.
he said no.
So yeah, that was that.
Uh-huh.
I guess my favorite game series. I mean, I played a lot of different games, but
I know what yours is.
oh yeah, he knows what mine is. It's going to be the Mass Effect series, except Andromeda, because I refuse to play it. I just do. I will not. But, however, I will watch the Mass Effect series that's coming out, and I pray to God they don't destroy it. Otherwise, I will, I don't know, I will piss in my own pants, probably,
It's fine.
while watching it.
What about the Halo series?
Halo was really good, but I really like Mass Effect because, like,
The TV
Well,
show.
no, not the TV
The
show.
Halo TV show is
Oh, the TV show was terrible. Didn't they cancel
a
it?
steaming pile of shit.
Wow.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure they did.
What'd they do? I mean, they take Master Chief, this mysterious, elusive super soldier.
Mhm.
They remove his helmet to remove the mystery, and then they make him go plow a bunch of chicks.
Do they really?
Yes. He fucks. Helmetless.
Helmetless.
Armorless. That's not Master Chief at that point. It's just a man having sex with a woman. Who just so happens to be named John Halo.
John Halo. What the real history is? What is his last name? He does.
117.
Oh yeah, 117. I guess he just kind of has numbers.
Yeah, it's a...
But they remove his helmet in the very first episode
know.
of the show. What an
and least
disgrace!
Like,
What an
fine,
absolute disgrace!
remove the helmet, I guess. Can he just wait more than one episode?
Seriously. And it was like within the first, what, like 10, 15 minutes or something like that?
Within, like, a few minutes of him being on screen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and like, oh, now's the first. Now, here is where everybody gets to see John Halo, or John 117, I guess, whatever. John Halo sounds more mysterious and way stupider, in my opinion.
It's much stupider.
But I like it for some reason. I really do.
Yeah. Who knows?
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Yeah, we're podcasting.
we are
I
podcasting.
expelled gas.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Jeez, I expelled gas. We can edit that out in post.
We're not going to.
No, we're not going to. It's probably going to stay.
We're saying this is going to be a thing, I think. We're going to say we're going to edit that out. It's not going out. It's going to stay.
At some point, it's just going to be like, we'll create a sound effect for it and we'll just throw it in wherever we feel like.
Exactly.
We can edit that out in post, right?
You find people have the enjoyment of listening to it over and over again.
Okay. Maybe we'll just create a special episode where we just say it over and over again for like, I don't know, like an extended 15 minutes or something like that.
Mhm.
We can edit that out in post, right? We can edit that out in post, right? Just over and over again.
We can edit
Endlessly.
We can edit that. We can edit that. Post.
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 We.
Up. Fun.
As my drink dwindles in my cup, I'm feeling the effects, everybody.
I'm feeling mine.
Well. Don't look at me like that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I hope so.
Perfectly fine. Look at me however you want.
So wait a minute.
Look at me intently.
Oh, God.
God, we can edit that in post, right?
Yes.
Sorry, we can edit that on post too, right?
We can technically edit anything out in post.
We can.
The question is if we're going to. I don't think we are.
And the answer is no.
No.
No. No. No. No. No. No. No.
It's staying in.
Also, Thanksgiving was yesterday for those of you who celebrate. I don't want to alienate anyone. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Those who give thanks for what they have and eat lots of food with family. That's what it's all about, right?
For those who celebrate it year after year and those who celebrated it once 300 years ago, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think John Halo does for Thanksgiving?
I think he fucks chicks.
Well, now I know. I mean, Paramount. Yes.
Which
yes,
John Halo are we talking about? From the video games?
Well, I
Or
mean,
from the show?
okay, well, you just answered what he's doing in the show, probably. He's probably, like, plowing a turkey, like, while he's fucking chicks.
Exactly. You said constantly putting on his helmet and removing it again? to sort of recreate the mystery. The first moment that he took it off. But it's not quite working.
What if he takes the helmet off and there's someone else each and every time?
Wow. Now, if that's a show I can get behind. It's a main character that's never the same.
That's the mystery. Who is
John
Halo?
He doesn't even know who he is.
He doesn't know.
The people who make the show don't fucking know who he is.
In fact, they don't have a point. Much like this podcast.
Indeed.
Which you are listening to freely of your own volition. What does that say about you? Huh?
It's a good question.
That is a good question.
I'm going to be listening to this. I mean,
who are you, actually? Who are you? We want to know more who you are.
Yeah,
if you're listening to this for the first time as we're creating it for the first time, who the hell are you? We want to know.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do? And
honest to God, yeah, we want to know what kind of audience are we attracting? Because we're just kind of doing stuff right now.
Yeah, we need to know.
So, who are you?
We want to open this up a bit. We want people to...
No, but I want to know everything, like your full name, house address, social security.
Not just that, I need to know the blood type, too.
Yeah, I need to know your blood type. I need to know, like...
who's your general practitioner?
Where
exactly do you live?
Yeah, general practitioner, any specialists you see on a daily basis.
What conditions do you have that I need to know about?
Yeah, chronic conditions.
Have you talked to your doctor about the undiagnosed heart murmur? They could cause problems later.
Did you know you have AFib right now, everyone? For those of you who understand what that is, that's atrial fibrillation.
He's a paramedic.
Oh, God, here we go again.
No, he knows things about medicine, and I don't. So I sit here with a big smile on my face, pretending to understand.
Listen, right now, I'm just a dad after dark getting drunk on a couch, talking to a microphone, and someone may be listening to this at some point in the future.
Maybe.
I do not drink on the job, obviously, because that would be ridiculous.
I don't either.
Really?
Drink on the job.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I know. Neither of us drink on the job, so that's why we're here doing Dads After Dark, drinking here, where it's, I suppose, more socially acceptable. I don't know.
Much more acceptable.
Much more.
For our own homes. Next to a beautiful Christmas tree.
We do have a beautiful Christmas tree. I mean, it's really nice. It's artificial. My brother Carter, he's trying to get used to that because he's always done the traditional, tree.
Yeah,
I got a 3D printer, so I 3D printed a Mario star topper for it because we didn't have a star, or we didn't have any Christmas tree topper for it, and it actually looks quite nice. I like it.
It does.
It completes the whole thing.
The Mario star. It's
yeah.
Got those big, piercing black
eyes. Yeah. They're just looking at you.
They dig deep into your being.
But, there's some sense of security to it, which is also a Seosin song that I really like.
Security?
Some sense of security.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, some sense of security. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good song. I really like it.
I like that name.
But, yeah, he's just like watchfully. He's not looking down at us. He's not like intently staring. He's just like friendly. He's like watching out, He's just like
surveying.
He's surveying everything for threats. I feel safe under the watch of my Mario tree topper star.
He's giving this room an ocular pat.
Yeah, an ocular pat down. It took me a minute to realize what in the hell you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, it's always sunny.
What a lovely show. I mean, really family friendly. It really is.
Oh, yes.
Frank Reynolds, I mean, how can you get more family friendly than that guy?
He's a good guy.
He really is. He's a great man. Respecting, loving father. Really my role model. No, I'm kidding.
He's the best.
I can't in good faith say that on our first episode.
So I gotta say, though,
what?
We kind of got onto the topic of video games a while back.
We strayed far from that.
We completely went off the path.
Thanks, John Halo.
John Halo. We talked about video games, so we got into how horrible video game adaptations typically are, which I guess is technically a related topic, but really,
it is a related topic.
It wasn't the one we would discuss.
Right. Back to my favorite game series. Oh, yes, I was the last one who was talking about that, right? I think, yes, Mass Effect. The Mass Effect series, except for Andromeda, because I will not play it. Nope, I refuse. Should have not been made. Mass Effect 3 should have had a better ending, but they did kind of fix it, and it's okay. But all in all, yeah, the whole game, it leads up to, like, your decisions decide the fate, the ending of the universe. And it's just like in Mass Effect 3, which color do you want to choose?
Do you want the green explosion, the blue explosion, or the red explosion?
Yeah. And I'm like,
Either way, you're gonna get exploded, bitch.
yeah,
Choose
either
the
way.
color you would prefer.
Commander Shepard dies. That bond, that character, strong bond that you created with him over the 3 games,
Yeah.
it's just done for. He explodes in a 3 different colored explosions, depending on which you choose.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Still a good game.
It was. And the thing I liked about it most, it's not really like quite open world, kind of like, Skyrim is, but it's an RPG with a very deep story, very, it digs deep. If you walk around and really get into the side quests and the lore, and there's so many books and everything. There's so much to unpack in the games. But at the end of the day, it's about stopping the Reapers, Commander Shepard is like, the Reapers coming. From game 1, the Reapers are coming. Once he learns of their existence, anyway, Reapers are coming. No one believes him. Mass Effect 2, the Reapers are coming. No, they ain't. Mass Effect 3, the Reapers are coming. Nah, wait a minute, something just crossed their defense line.
Shit, it's the Reapers.
Oh my God. They just ripped straight through our defenses. My God, they've blown past Saturn and our own moon within this 45-second conversation. What are these beings? It's those things I keep telling you about, the Reapers. Oh, you're crazy. And they literally start descending from the sky with their galactic farts.
I was about to say, yeah, that's how they should have known the galactic fire.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, oh, damn, that's a Reaper. I don't even know what a Reaper looks like, but I know that's a Reaper.
It's like a big old looking squid. It's that the ships look like big black squids.
Some of them. A lot of them, yes.
Yeah. It's the only way to describe them.
Very squid-like.
Never really played the games.
They got a big laser on the front of them. Actually, it's kind of like on the front and bottom, so it's like an asshole that opens up and it's red and it just kills everything in its path.
It's like a puckered direct asshole.
God. Holy crap. We can edit that out in post, right?
Yeah.
Golly. I like video games. I like video games. What can I say?
This is very video game related. It's tangentially related.
That was a big word. Oh, yeah. So another thing. My brother Carter, he likes to write. He's really good at writing. He likes big words, and I'm just a simple guy over here.
I like words. I like the biggest words.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, I know what direction you're going down. Let's not do that. Okay. You sure? Believe me. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm done. Believe me. But yeah, we got the tree topper. We got the whole tree. The tree is amazing. Video games are great. We talked about a lot of stuff. I talked about one band and a song that I like. Not really much about them, though. Hey, speaking of that, what kind of music do you like, Carter? Why don't you tell me about that
music?
Real descriptive. I love it.
I kind of like a lot of grunge. Alternative rock.
Right.
Yeah. I like Tool. Failure. Not a very popular band, probably because of their name. Failure.
Well, did they fail at something? They failed at becoming popular.
They failed at becoming popular. They failed at getting people to know who they were.
Okay.
That was a big one.
But their music is pretty good. I have listened to a lot of their songs.
Yeah. Them, Tool, Perfect Circle.
Yeah. 2 of those are the same guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like both of them too, so
I like a lot of different bands.
I do too. I really do.
I got lots of...
While he's looking for all the bands that I like, I'll just name everything.
Beanbag.
Oh, yeah.
Beanbag.
That is a very old band, and I think I showed you that one.
Mm-hmm. You did? I like Seether. There's a new band called Black Map.
Black Map?
Good.
Black Map.
Lots of, kind of like it's like alternative rock with a twinge of like metal and grunge.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
No, I think you did show me one song by them. I don't remember what it was, though. What was it?
The Flag.
Capture the Flag. Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah. OSI.
Oh, yeah, OSI.
OSI is good. Filter. I like Filter.
Amen.
Yes. Rage Against the Machine is also good. Chevelle.
The Rich.
Cinch is good.
What are we cinching?
You can cinch whatever you like.
Okay, well, continue. What other bands you like?
Well, Soundgarden's pretty good.
Yeah, A little bit of Chris Cornell.
Temple of the Dog, although they only made one album.
but it was pretty good. It really was.
Moto Grader. Not a well-known band.
I don't think I've heard of that one anyway.
No, it's like a heavier, like a post-grunge, kind of early 2000s sound. They're good.
Yeah.
311.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a rock rap, obviously, lots of people like that shit. Stained.
Ooh, Stained.
10 years. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, man.
And it stretches through a lot of different genres your stuff does too, which I like.
Indeed. I like a lot of different kinds of music.
I also listen to a lot of different stuff. One of my favorite bands, not my all-time favorite band, but most recently found favorite band, is a band called Capstan. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that horrendously. Capstan. Love it. They're great. Eminence, Creed. I do love Divorced Dad rock, even though I am not a divorced dad. Some Nickelback songs are good. I'm just kind of going on a tangent there. One of my all-time favorite bands is a band called Project 86. I've not talked to one single person who's ever heard of them before. Yeah. At least in person, anyway. I've seen people online, but I went through my YouTube recap for 2024, and apparently I'm in the 0.01% top listeners of Project 86. So turns out I really like them.
I think so. I should say, this probably doesn't matter to anyone but me, obviously, but for the past 5 years in a row, my most listened to song on Spotify has been Bernie by Failure. Good band. Favorite song. But this year, it was not Bernie.
What was it?
I don't remember.
You can't just say that and say, I don't remember. Look it up.
Maybe that was the name of the song. I don't remember. Sounds great.
I don't remember. No, what if that was Spotify just screwing with you? Just like, shit. I don't know. I don't know what your favorite song was. Why do you think I know that?
Why are you asking me? I'm just a music service that gives you things. I just tell you what you want to listen to. I help you find stuff. Don't fucking ask me questions.
Wait a minute. That's what they're trying to get to. They want to tell you what they think you want to listen to, man.
Well, indeed, yes. That is.
Why are you saying it like that? Actually, I love that.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Okay.
Oh man, wow, that drink. I finished it.
Hit you, huh?
Glass is empty. It was only 80% full, but I finished 100% of the drink. See, now that one makes sense.
You finished 100%? See, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, okay. The glass was 80% full.
That's an actual...
But I finished 100% of that 80% of the full glass.
Okay.
Can you get behind that one?
I can get behind that because that's actually accurate. Before it wasn't, and that was my problem. You were just coming up with bullshit.
God.
It didn't sound right.
He just... Every time he talks to me, he hurts my soul.
Hurt your soul, huh? Oh, please.
I have no soul. We also really like SpongeBob. If any of you picked up on that, was a SpongeBob quote.
Great show.
Great show. 10 out of 10. Seasons 1 through 3, best. 4 through 5, pretty good. Everything else after that, I don't really like. I also only like the first SpongeBob movie. All the other ones were absolute utter trash, in my opinion. Carter holds some different opinions. I'll let him share those now.
The first movie was obviously the best one. Second movie was also pretty good.
Okay.
Third movie, steaming pile of shit.
Isn't there a fourth now? Or they're coming out with a fourth or something?
Yes, the fourth is technically the Sandy Cheeks movie. That was horrible.
Oh, we don't even talk about that one.
No.
But that wasn't like focused around SpongeBob. That was like Sandy Cheeks.
I know, but...
Oh, it was horrible.
It was not good. It sucked. Yes.
Carter and I tend to say a lot of uncouth things, and there are other people in the house who are more privy to what is socially responsible and respectable.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's a better way to say that.
No, it's not. We're not bad people. We have a habit of saying things that maybe don't sound so great out of context.
No, like he said, we're not bad people. We just say horrible things sometimes.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
In the comfort of my own home, I say many atrocious things.
Golly, you would not listen to this podcast if you heard anything that we said inside the privacy of our own home. Obviously, we're not going to share those things with you because, wow, we would be canceled instantly.
Yeah, I'm not telling you any of that. Why would I share that with you?
Why would I Yeah, you. You.
You. The listener. The faithful, unfortunate listener who stumbles upon this podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry in advance.
Me too. I think.
Are we doing this right? Are we actually doing this right? This is happening, right? Wow. I'm looking at the time. I'm looking at the recording right now. We just hit just about 41 minutes
Already?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't even feel like that long, man. No, it doesn't.
It's easy.
It really is. It's absolutely something. I mean, wow. Believe me. Wow.
Is there other things we should talk about?
Probably.
What do you think?
Oh, you know what'd be really fun?
Mm.
Oh, I don't know how we would do it, though.
Right.
Well, and here's the thing. AI kind of is an alienating topic to a lot of people, but only certain subjects. Like, a lot of people don't like the AI image generation stuff because they feel like that steals from other people's artwork, and I respect that. A lot of people don't like the music generators because they feel like, that steals artists' ideas and just produces trash. I tend to believe that, these things are, I don't know. They're cool. These are the things that we kind of dreamed of when we were kids, right? To be able to create any picture, any song we want on the fly, because neither Carter or I have the talent, nor ability, nor time to do any of those things properly.
Well, yeah, that's the great equalizer.
Yeah. I'm not saying, and I don't think Carter is saying either, that, like, we should just replace all music with Suno. We're not saying that. But it's really neat to be able to just produce something, like, in the comfort of your own home that, maybe speaks to you or is maybe, really hilarious. I've created some insane Suno songs. Like, wow, really insane.
And just people who maybe don't have as much of a musical talent.
Absolutely.
It gives them an ability. It gives them the chance to make something.
Yeah. How else am I going to create an image of a giraffe on a unicycle while, juggling burning torches in under 30 seconds? I can't. You can't.
No, it's not possible.
And AI may not even do that, but I don't know. And there's a lot of moderation in AI.
You guys can make a picture of a gorilla eating asbestos.
It did. That's not even a thing that he's joking about. It actually did.
But it refused the other seemingly better option.
Yeah, and I don't remember exactly what that. It was some post or something that I saw somewhere. I don't remember what the other option was. It was still a gorilla. It was like a gorilla doing something else, and then I think it was the Meta AI. It was like, no, I can't do that. So the next option was, create an image of a gorilla eating asbestos, which it did without any problem.
Sure, I'll do that, man.
It just went straight forward. It was like, gorilla eating asbestos. That sounds fine to me.
Asbestos is tasty. Yeah.
Very tasty.
Big silver fork and platter.
Yeah, never mind the, horrendous medical conditions and lung cancer you may develop afterwards, but maybe the gorilla just really likes asbestos. Maybe it's tasty. We don't know.
We don't know.
AI sometimes goes off the hinges, too, or off the rails.
I imagine it would be sweet, with a hint of saltiness.
Probably. Or maybe just like, what was that one show we watched? And it was just like, this guy like cooked his toast a little bit too long, and the judge was like, kind of has this carcinogenic taste to it.
Carcinogenic.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you're in a cooking show, and the judge just says your food tastes like cancer.
That's essentially what she just said.
Carcinogenic.
I'm getting this overwhelming carcinogenic taste. So you're saying my food tastes like cancer? No. It tastes carcinogenic.
That means cancer causing...
That's basically the same thing, you know?
Indeed.
Oh, wow.
Your food is known to the state of California to cause cancer.
Everything in the state of California causes cancer.
Apparently.
Sleep does. Mm-hmm. Taking a late jog in the early morning probably causes cancer in California.
Going to the bath? Taking a piss?
Cancer.
Cancer.
Blowing your nose? Cancer.
Cancer. Eating a delicious buttery croissant and a nice latte in the morning on a Saturday.
Now, one of those may actually have a carcinogen in them, but I'm not sure about that.
Die, buddy.
You're gonna, wow, you're really risking it, man, in the state of California.
What are you doing? Enjoying yourself? God damn. You are just toast.
Cancer, and we're gonna tax you for it, too.
Indeed.
I'm sorry to anyone who's living in California right now.
We have nothing against California. I've never been there.
I really haven't either. I just the stuff I see on the news, and you know, a lot of that stuff's biased anyway. But
Might be a nice place.
Might be a nice
lot
place.
of nice places there.
It really could be a nice place. But a while back, I did see an article about a homeless man dumping a hot bucket of diarrhea on a tourist there in
A
California.
hot bucket? Why does it have to be hot?
I don't know. That's what the article said. It said a hot bucket of diarrhea.
How do you just have a bucket of diarrhea that is warm?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's been sitting outside for a while and just got hot from the sun. I don't think he probably, heated it up. Maybe he did. I'm just gonna diarrhea in this bucket. And
Well,
that's just... What do you think?
I think it's just interesting that they specified the temperature.
It really is. Why do we need... It was a bucket of diarrhea and it was tossed onto a human person. Why does it need to be hot?
It was hot.
Would it be worse if it was cold? Breaking news.
No.
Homeless man throws freezing cold bucket of diarrhea on tourist.
That might actually be worse.
That does sound worse, actually.
I would much rather a warm bucket of diarrhea.
I would rather no diarrhea, period.
Well,
but,
yeah.
I mean, if we're going to have diarrhea thrown at us, I guess I'd like it to be warm.
I was made to choose a bucket of diarrhea. I'd rather it be warm.
Yeah.
Because at least it would, if it was a chilly day,
Yeah, a nice, diarrhea bath just sounds really good.
just let all that,
Oh, my God.
just let all that piss and shit wash over you. It's
Holy...
actually more relaxing than it sounds.
Wow.
Very refreshing.
We can edit that on post, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. I have on these really fuzzy socks that I got on Amazon.
Mm.
They're really nice. They really are. I've had them for 2 years now.
Why are they all bunched up?
Well, there's a lot of stuffing in them.
You don't like them rolled up?
What do you mean?
Well, if you roll them up, they'll make you warmer.
What are you talking about?
You're defeating some of the purpose of the sock when you stuff them down like that around your ankles. They're supposed to be
Oh, you mean pull them?
yeah, they're supposed not like knee highs, but they're supposed to be
I mean, it kind of just naturally does that. It's really just, it's really a very thick sock. Did you just grab my sock and yank on it?
It's a lot thicker than I thought it would be.
And they're very thick.
It's just bunchy.
Punchy. My God.
My God, those socks are really fucking bunchy.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
Well,
Wow. I'm having such a good time with you guys. You guys having a good time? I mean, I'm just hanging out. We're all just hanging out together. If you're listening to this, if you've gotten this far, wow, I need to know who you are. I really do.
I'm astonished.
Just astonished that
We have said many things that would just tell people, hey, well, you should listen to them. You should probably just go home, have a shower.
I need a shower after listening to this.
Forget about the worries of your life for a moment. And please, for God's sakes, don't listen to that fucking podcast. It's just going to make it so much worse.
Dad's After Dark, DAD,
What?
which also spells dad if you're illiterate.
Mhm.
I did it again. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Indeed. Well.
If anyone here is illiterate, I am sorry, but also amazed. How'd you find us?
For all you people that don't know what's good for you, thank you for listening.
Really, honestly, honest to God. And we still have a little bit of time left. I mean,
I appreciate you rejecting your impulses
we
to
do.
turn off the stream at any time.
I mean, really, you had free reign to just end this. And you're still here. Unless someone is putting a gun to your head, and in that case, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I am, but there's nothing I can do about that.
No, not
You're
much.
kind of in that predicament.
If
There's nothing I can do.
that was the situation someone's in, I would recommend you keep listening.
Yeah,
For your
absolutely.
own self-preservation. I don't want you to die. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, but I mean, that also means, which is worse, the ending of your life or suffering through 10 more minutes of this podcast? I mean, I'm not suffering. I'm having a great time, but I mean, the choice is yours.
But
What's your whole life like? Are you happy? Things like that. There's a lot of things to consider here,
I'm thinking about the listener.
I am thinking about the listener. I'm thinking about you. We care about you.
We're having
do.
a time where when they're listening to the inane shit that comes out of our mouths.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I imagine myself as a person who says a lot of the inane shit that they would like to say, but they just don't because they have a filter.
We don't.
We don't.
Not on a podcast.
No, not on the podcast. I have very bad ADHD, and I don't. There's no medication inside my body right now. Only alcohol. So what little filter I already did have is just absolutely demolished right now.
That's the greatest.
What?
It's the greatest medication.
Gray alcoholism. We can edit that out in post, right?
Yeah, I think so.
How many times? We should literally count how many times we've said that now.
It's probably been 15 or 20.
No, I think it's been more.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it has been almost an hour.
Yeah. Actually, that would be a good marker for us, to listen out for those segments to know hey, maybe we should at least take a closer listen to these segments.
That's why we're saying it.
That's
why I think we're saying it so we can.
I think some of them will stay in just because they're kind of funny.
Yeah,
but some of the more ridiculous things, they definitely will be edited out in post.
I do feel bad for a couple of things. So
oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. And you guys won't know about them because they'll be edited out in post.
In post. About pre. No one ever talks about pre.
They'll be edited out in pre. Well, in that case,
it would just be us realizing we shouldn't say this shit before starting the podcast altogether.
Either
we
that,
probably better organize this in pre, and then work in post, fix whatever we couldn't figure out in pre.
Well, we're here now, man. What are we gonna do?
Nothing.
The only better way to do this would be to, literally have a script, but that feels robotic and stupid, and I would hate myself.
I don't like a script.
Scripts are cool, but I mean, for movies and stuff, but everything is just so much better ad-lib. Unless it's live streamed until you say something horrendous. Then you can't take it back.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. Absolutely not. I've seen a lot of people, mostly white people, have their careers destroyed by saying uncouth things on live streams.
Why white people?
I don't know, man. We get such a bad rap. For a reason, though, I think, We can edit that out in post. Well... history has said that we have done a lot of horrendous things. They're my ancestors. It's not me.
No, listen. My ancestors came to America on a boat from Italy. They didn't do shit. Well, the only thing they're accused of is being poor, having nothing, and coming here for a better life.
They also had really big noses. No, honestly, that's not a stereotype. Our ancestors really did have big noses. Me and Carter were blessed with not having the big Italian nose. We really were.
I've been accused of the schnoz.
You have? Really?
I have.
By who?
Well, I've been told my nose is quite large.
All right.
No, it's not as bad as some other people. But...
Like whose?
It's not the first thing that enters the room.
What are you trying to say right now?
Not you.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying this.
I don't have a big nose. It's something different. We'll talk about that in another episode.
Really big noses. Yeah.
I like video games. I like money.
We're going back to that?
I know, Frida. We're just getting really obscure now, and I'm not sure most people are going to understand most of this stuff.
We're quoting pop culture.
We are quoting pop culture, specifically, what was that movie? Idiocracy. Thank you. Really good movie.
Costco, I love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Your children are now property of Carl Jr.'s.
Carl's Jr. Fuck you. I'm eating. It's a good movie, man.
It really is. Maybe let's talk about a few movies real quick.
What talk about?
Yeah. That one's a good movie. What are some other good movies we've seen recently?
Recently?
I mean, not recent, but maybe within the past few years. Let's chalk it up to that.
Past few years. V for Vendetta. That's
okay.
my top favorite. That's my number
really
favorite.
And I've always heard everyone says, "Oh, that's a neckbeard movie." Number one, I say that a lot. I still don't really know what that means. I just think it's fun to say, and I'm one of those guys.
You're saying if I took my facial hair now and I moved it down a couple of inches, just to the neck, I would like that movie.
No, I mean neckbeard has like a certain it's a stereotype in and of itself, and one I don't really understand.
I don't know what it means. Is it just someone that doesn't shave? Is that really what they're saying?
Well, I think
An unkempt individual.
an unkempt individual, someone who really doesn't have any, like direction in life, lives in their mom's basement, that kind of person. I think is what most people think of when we're referring to neckbeard.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I think of anyway. But that really doesn't make sense when you're talking about V for Vendetta. I've never really seen the whole movie, but
It's really good.
yeah,
It's about like
I know it's got the masks and stuff like that.
the Guy Fawkes mask.
Oh yeah, yep, that's it.
It's about this woman that works for a news company.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like an intern, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's walking at night in the city, and there are these people that attempt to assault her. And then there's this man who comes out and kind of saves her from that a little bit.
Was it a man?
He's a vigilante.
Uh-huh.
V.
Oh,
he's known as.
vigilante.
And
Is that what
Vite.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they go on a long escapade of attempting to liberate an alternate version of London from tyranny.
Oh, very interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah. Maybe I probably should watch that one at some point.
You should. There's this one badass scene towards the end where he just goes apeshit, kills everyone.
That's awesome.
And slow-mo.
Really?
With some cool music.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So I think one of my more, I mean, it's not like super recent, but one of my, more favorite movies, within the past decade probably is, that movie Arrival. That's a good movie. It's basically like, a bunch of, these alien ships come to Earth, and they just kind of just sit there. They're not really in any strategic formation or anything. They don't really seem to want anything with us, but we as humans just get super paranoid. And we're like, what in the hell are they doing here?
You have to know everything.
Yeah. So we have to try and, make contact with them. And the main character, I'm trying to think of her actual actress's name, and I'm just terrible with it. I can't. I'm also blanking on the main character's name. Wow, this is bad.
It's my favorite movie. I know nothing.
It's been a minute, man. I understand the plot, but yeah.
The details are
the details are hazy. But yeah, there's just this one woman is like an expert linguist, and they're like trying to communicate with these aliens that don't really use words, and
does it work?
Eventually they kind of figure out the language a little bit. Only for at the end, well, I won't spoil it for anyone, but the aliens are basically talking about giving humanity a weapon, and everybody freaks out over the word weapon, and they're like, whoa, weapon. What do they mean, weapon? And then we just go silent with each other, and then everybody's like, we need to attack the aliens, like, right now. But then this expert linguist, being like the kind of badass superhero she is, basically gets every other nation to back down single-handedly.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually a really good movie. Not like any traditional like alien invasion movie, because that's not really what it's about, but it's just a good solid movie.
Piece of it. It's more just like them communicating with each other.
Yeah,
like
but I mean,
bounce.
And it sounds boring, but when you just sit down and watch it, it just gets more and more interesting every time I watch it, every single second. It's just weird. And some other things, I mean, like media in general, like besides movies, TV shows. We like Futurama. We quote a lot of things from Futurama.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. She's built like a steakhouse, but she handles like a bistro. We love that one.
It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, everything's... We like everything. Well, okay. No, we don't like everything. We like a lot of things.
Lots of different entertainment.
Believe me. We like things that shouldn't be entertaining, but we make them entertaining by, commentating on them.
Yeah. I like things with a sci-fi kind of edge to them.
Oh, I'm a sci-fi nerd, 100%. But not like a lot of people. Like people will be like, oh, like, have you seen like Star Trek? And I'm like, oh yeah, the new ones. And like, no, not the new ones. And I'm like, oh God, okay, I'm sorry.
You uncultured swine?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, Oh God, so I really don't tell people that I'm a sci-fi fan because then I get lots of nerd questions that I don't know how to answer properly. Not saying there's anything wrong with being a nerd, but I just can't answer their questions properly. And I feel ashamed to call myself a sci-fi enthusiast.
I'm a nerd on different things. Maybe not sci-fi like Star Trek, but I'm a nerd when it comes to other topics.
Right.
We all have our nerd topics.
We all have, there's our inner nerd and they like certain topics.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the Nerds candy. Those are pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
Nerds Rope is astounding.
Nerds Rope is astounding.
How did they figure out a way to merge so many nerds into one formation?
Yeah, 100%.
As well.
It's basically like those like flexible like little Twizzlers that you can like peel apart, but like with nerds attached to them. They're amazing.
They're kind of crunchy.
Seriously,
it's not disgusting. Like
what genius came up with that? I mean, just the grandiose idea that had to have come to that man in a dream. He probably hid it away in a secret bunker and went to this company. Well, what is it? Mars candy? Probably, right? I mean, it's basically all Mars.
Fun fact: Mars is still family owned.
Really?
And a little bit secretive about themselves. Yeah. It's kind of like Little Debbie. Also family owned, but they don't really.
Little Debbie. Well, it's because no one knows who Little Debbie is. Where did Little Debbie go? No one knows. No, they have to keep that a secret.
It's always the same picture of her. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
What happened to Little Debbie? Why aren't we getting updates? Like, I need to know about Little Debbie.
And where's the new snacks?
Where are the new snacks?
It's Little Debbie in a little hovel somewhere. Working on a new snack.
Little Debbie, she's in a well. We gotta get her out.
No, leave her. She's working on a new treat.
But she's been working on a new treat for a really long time. I've not seen anything new from her.
She'll be done when she's ready.
Oh, God. Okay. She's like, they bring her up in the little bucket in the well, and she's like this little green goblin that hasn't seen sunlight in decades.
I've got it. It's my ear. Little Debbie.
I call them the Little Debbie Help Me Cakes.
Help me cakes. That red jam in the middle, that's my blood. That's all I had.
They're giving me nothing.
And a couple of flecks of sugar that I sprinkled in, but really it's mostly my congealed blood. And I hope you fuckers like it.
They give me old water and moldy bread. This is what I've survived on.
And this is what I give you, these delicious confectionery treats.
You've made them rich while I live in this hole. Little Debbie, I'm so sorry. We've betrayed Little Debbie.
God, I feel bad for her.
Seriously. Little Debbie. Oh, no.
Oh, no. She'll be fine. She's got the new suite. She'll get royalties from it, hopefully.
Yeah.
Jam her deep down in the well again to make another treat.
Well, that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep milking, Little Debbie for everything she's got.
Indeed.
She's going to be on life support. Literally on life support, like tube down her throat, machine breathing for her, barely conscious. She's scribbling on a notepad, allegedly, like her new snack ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we've done everything we can for Little Debbie. There's really nothing else we can. You keep her alive until she's finished with that new snack, damn it.
Damn 1043. I can't feel my limbs. My skin is crawling.
My skin is crawling, but the creators of this company have found a way to communicate with me through blinking because that's the only thing I can move on my body.
I feel filthy. I forgot language, but damn, this treat's going to be amazing.
If this is what the people want, then I'll die giving them what they want.
Damn it all to hell. They deserve it. The American people are the best.
Believe me. Oh boy.
Oh.
We love everything. Why do I keep saying that? I don't love everything. I love lots of things.
I love everything. There's a lot of things I don't like at all.
Absolutely. I like some things, and there's things I really don't like. I detest, loathe entirely. We just watched The Grinch today, so that was going to happen at some point.
There it is.
There it is. Yep. There you go.
You can mark that off, people.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. You got anything else, Carter?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I think,
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was a good first episode, I think. I mean, we basically talked about absolutely nothing. People that stayed with us to the end, one question for you. Why?
Why?
Who are you?
This is going to be the Seinfeld of podcasts.
Absolutely.
It's meandering. It's about nothing, but ultimately it's meant to be entertaining.
It's entertaining, and if there are like one listener, like one monthly listeners, that's fine. We just want to know who you are, and truthfully, maybe more so me. Like I want to know who you are and why you're listening to this right now instead of doing anything else. Why you decided to devote, an hour at one time, or at least chunks of your time to this episode. Why did you do it? When you could be doing other things that. Really, I mean, you're just listening to us talk about bullshit.
Yeah,
we love you for it. That's great, but
I really do.
Why? Why? Are you doing this for us? Are you doing this for you? You doing it for little Debbie?
They're definitely not doing it for them.
Probably not.
They're not doing it for us either.
Maybe they're doing it for Debbie. Maybe we're all here because of little Debbie tonight.
I think that's really what it is.
Our thoughts go out to little Debbie.
Moment of silence.
A moment of silence for little Debbie. Okay, moment of silence over.
Back to drinking.
Sorry, but yeah, anyway, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Like,
this was fun.
This was fun.
This was an interesting day.
Yeah. We'll be glad to do it again at some point in the future and talk about bullshit again. Mm-hmm. All right. So again, I'm Trent and this is Carter and I don't know, this is Dad's After Dark, DAD, which also spells dad for you illiterate folk out there. All right, goodbye.
Keep that going.
But yeah, I think it's just a thing now at this point.
Right? Yep.
All right.
Well,
goodbye.
Dad's After Dark. I really like it. Dad's After Dark. Good day.